Hi guys, this is just Binam and welcome back to another episode of basically podcast. So in today's आज के video में I will be talking about I think I've already written the title of the video, but I will be saying in today's video I will be talking about how being too nice has actually ruined me because I have थोड़ा बड़ा हो गया है and I have become somewhat समझदार now, but it has impacted my life in so many ways. So I'm going to talk about that because I think बहुत सारे लोग even you guys are I think you might be experiencing it right now, or you might not know that you're experiencing it. So I want to share my experience I want to share about my experience and just general knowledge guys, just be aware. मेरी गलतियों को देखकर आप लोग प्लीज सीख जाओ. So I want to introduce myself first of all. So if you are new here, I am an L magnet basically because life has been a roller coaster of so many emotions. I've been through some shitloads of trauma but here I am still smiling and creating content. I would really love to make content about my life because it's a roller coaster baby. मुझे actually ऐसा लगता था कि being nice equals being liked. That's why I always thought that if I was available for my friends, if I always say yes to them, always agree with them, so I actually thought that people would stay and be nice to me and be nice to me back and actually background check. So actually I am the youngest daughter child in my family. So and मेरे जो siblings है they have been थोड़ा large gap है हमारे age में. So I never had friends growing up, so इसीलिए I was always very eager to make friends, and I think that somehow added to the fact that I was a people pleaser. That added to the fact that I will grow up into a people pleaser. By the way guys, do you like my cup? This is a birthday gift from my friend. This is so cute. As I said, I was always agreeing to my friends. I was always nice to them. I never said no to them. Even when I didn't like it, I would have liked it to say no. हमको no बोलना चाहिए था. Even at my own expense, I was I would never say no to them. So I actually thought that that would lead to a greater friendship and all, because that's what I thought. But I was a go-to friend. Obviously मैं 3 बजे को भी I उनका pause डाला था. I was available for them. I never said no. Even when I wanted to. But yeah. But then after some time I started noticing that I was really exhausted. No, I was really exhausted. When I tell you I was exhausted, I was literally so freaking exhausted. My mental peace was so effed up. I used to have panic attacks, and yeah, I am actually going to make a video about my panic attack stories, so I will be keeping an update on that one. But yeah, I started having panic attacks, bro. As a friend, I am a human being after all now, so I was when I was so available for them, हम भी थोड़ा expect करने start हो गया था कि they would be there for me. But then it was when I needed them, they always हमको कॉल करके, मुझे एक्चुअली बुरा क्या लगा बोलने से ना, जो मेरा kindness है, just if I phrase it now, it's been too nice, but at that time I would have called it kindness now. So that kindness was taken granted for, and it was kind of a requirement, rather than being a choice for me. So those friends actually gave me the reality check. I should be thankful, I guess, for them, because at the end of the day everything happens for a reason, right? So those friends जो था ना, वो लोग ने actually मुझे reality check दिया है. I actually one day I just realized reality hit me, and I realized it was I wasn't being nice because I wanted to be nice, but rather it was out of fear. If you do you get this? Fear of being the slight conflict, ये सब जो conflict है, या फिर losing people, these fears got me to be very nice to people. And that's when I realized being nice doesn't make you selfless. It actually kind of like it makes you invisible, like it makes you a doormat. And people don't love doormat, they walk all over them. It's a bitter reality that the more you overgive to people, like the less they care and the less I got back. So that is one of the reality check that I got. And then it's that first of all, it was my time, my mental peace, and the boundaries that I lacked. So that all costed me that much. And actually, one of the things that actually hurt me till now was like the friendship that हमको like not even like friendships, like every relationship, family के साथ हो गया, दोस्त के साथ हो गया, क्लासमेट्स के साथ हो गया, like the friendship जो था, like मुझे जितना बैठना चाहिए था, जितना टॉलरेट करना चाहिए था, like I exceeded that. I was so afraid of being alone कि like I tolerated so many things जो like I would not tolerate right now, but I did at that time because like कहीं ना कहीं if I tell you like somehow it was also like I didn't had any confidence at that time because I was a baby. What do you mean? I personally think कि like the way you talk to yourself, the way you say whatever about yourself, that is how you manifest things. So at that time I used to always complain कि I didn't have friends, I didn't have this, I didn't have that, I don't have this, I don't have that. And I think that is why like my life was not going anywhere at that time. It was stagnant because of my mentality. Because I was self-pitying myself. I was like हम कभी like accountability नहीं लिया because this being too nice is also a concept that is in my mind कि like I felt like I didn't like होता है ना कि like you're being kind out of like you're not being kind just out of your pure heart. आप अपने पूरे दिल से ऐसे नहीं कि like you're being kind. At least for me it's like it was like that. So that is how it costed me. Like I was at a very low point of my life at that time, and but then how I got over it, I was actually very lucky for that because I don't know the quote, हमको नहीं पता, but like a good एक दोस्त काफ़ी होता है like, instead of having a lot of not so good friends. I don't know, maybe like as something that went like this. So luckily I had quite few friends to like which I am so thankful for them because they taught me like how to stay confident in your skin, how to stay alone, because at the end of the day I didn't have friends here, so that's why I had to manage alone everything. So I actually got used to it, not gonna lie. I actually started like I actually started being okay being alone. Actually that was like I started to grow. I started feeling confident in my skin. I started confident being alone. Is I like the perfect amount, and I'm very thankful for it. And I think that's positive attitude that changed everything, how you manifest everything in your life. So that's why I think like that is what changed for me. So that is actually how I realized that kindness is a different thing. Being too nice is a whole lot of a different universe. Actually दोनों like अलग ही दुनिया है. So like kindness, I am kind right now as well. I preach to be kind, and I know I am a kind person, but right now what makes it different than like पहले से अगर क्या difference है बोले से, it's like I now have boundaries. I don't hesitate to say no, even if the other person is like not so happy about it. Like I am not expert at it, but still I am trying to say no. I'm learning to say no. So that's a quite proud thing to say. So at the end of the day, like being kind is not a bad thing. Obviously being kind is one of the ultimate goals I have in my life, but with that it also comes with a responsibility ki like you have to have like some kind of boundaries. You have to have some kind of boundaries, and that is how you create a healthy relationship with your mental peace and with others as well. So that is how being too nice literally freaking ruined my life, because mental health गया नीचे, time गया नीचे, friends गया नीचे, everything गया नीचे, everything went down here. I didn't had anything else, but I just was like, okay, like if you ever felt like that your kindness is being taken for granted, like you're really not alone, because people are going through all this and you're not alone. And like just listen to your heart, okay? Just listen to your heart. Like you don't have to become rude or cold. You just have to be real. Like you just have to become real with yourself, real with what you are, what you need, real with what you feel, and real with what you're not gonna tolerate. Because you know, guys, like being nice shouldn't cost you your peace, and that's why like you should always listen to your heart, listen to what you feel. So that is how you do it, okay? And that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for listening to my freaking rant, and I love you guys so much. Milte hai agle vlog pe, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because I post random shit, not gonna lie. Anyways, bye bye, love you so much, bye. Milte hai agle vlog pe.